truckload of tomato sauce. Welcome to Mark and Pete. There was a major sauce spill at Swaffham. Police say traffic should catch up eventually. Yes, this is Mark and Pete, two blokes with half an opinion. Now here's our first thought.
A lorry that crashed with force shed a truckload of tomato sauce. As the traffic went past her, it sped up much faster and became a jam that went off course. Oh yes, a truckload of tomato sauce, yes, has spilt over a road after a lorry turned over, leading to a bottleneck for the traffic. Yes, the A148 has been closed near Fakenham. Well, what a terrible scenario. Now, Mr. Pete, I know that this seems like something from some comedy series, but in actual fact, it really happened. So the police said at the scene that the lorry was carrying condiments at the time, and unfortunately, the ketchup has spilled everywhere. What say you about this mildly amusing incident?
Well, I think it's a serious incident. I think that it's not that the police relish the challenge of cleaning up sauce. I
Yes.
mean, you have a serious issue on the roads with motorists probably stewing in traffic jams, and you have emergency services having to source out an alternative route. So, I mean, I think it is a serious incident and should be treated as such.
Yes, well, of course. Now, ironically, the driver did actually suffer minor injuries. Now, obviously, we wish the driver all the best. We don't know
Yeah.
the real reason why it occurred, but I suspect that he might have been sort of racing home to get his dinner. Who knows
Yeah.
what the real reason was that actually
Yeah.
caused the
Well,
issue?
yes, road traffic safety is very important because it's so easy. Listeners will sort of recognize this sort of mindset that you find yourself in. That because you so often travel on the road in cars or on bikes and you walk across the road, you forget that uh, trucks and cars are lethal weapons, tons of heavy metal hurtling down at speeds that, if they hit you, could kill you or seriously maim you. So it is very serious. And having sauce on the road now, um, years ago, I guess again, listeners have had this experience. I once shook a bottle of tomato sauce, tomato ketchup, and the lid was loose on it, and it went everywhere, and it sticks to everything. But it's actually, as well as being sticky, so it sticks to things, it's very slippery. And so you can slip over
Correct.
on it. I mean, I didn't, but I could easily have done so. In fact, that was never reported. It was a major incident in my home. But on the roads, this could be very tricky, and so it needed to be cleaned up very quickly. It's interesting because although we don't see tomato sauce as being dangerous, if it gets on the road in large quantities, as happened here, it can be very dangerous because you just don't have the friction necessary for the cars to stop. And if you're trying to, cross the road, you can easily slip over and then be hit by a car. So it was a serious incident, and I'm hoping an investigation will be taking place to find out
Yes.
why this truck did tip over and leave sauce all over the road. I mean, the lorry driver, just to make a final serious point, really has found himself in a bit of a pickle.
Yes, I believe that this is unfortunately the case, sadly. And of course, it's not just for traffic themselves, it's also for the pedestrians. Be careful where you tread.
Mhm.
But it is reasonable to say that I think, Mr. Pete, no matter where you're going, you don't have to have tomato sauce with everything.